Hello dear fans, friends and subscribers. This cricket happening show is going to be a very short one because there is nothing much cricket happening, but I have tried to, as you know, the cricket happening show is a daily cricket show, and what I've done is gone to each nook and cranny and got something for you dear fans. Well, I would like to start off with some news on the eve of the Indian tour of Sri Lanka, as it's coming out, as you know. And the first test is going to be played between India and Sri Lanka on 12th of August. So today is 10th, so we are another 2 days away. And the news which is coming in is not good because Murli Vijay has already established himself as a very good test player, a good opener, specialist opener at that. He did very well in Australia, and unfortunately we are not going to see him in action in the first test. So that is a bit of a sad news as far as India is concerned. That is as far as that is concerned. But today, in this cricket happening show, what I'm going to look at is I'm going to look at some tri-series matches. Today there were two matches played. India A yesterday, as you remember, they defeated South Africa A very comfortably, but today they lost to the Australia A team. Australia A team playing in full strength today after the food poisoning that happened. I thought Australia put up a very good performance. They won the match by 3 wickets. And I will also go to the first match of this tri-series where South Africa played against Australia A. And Australia A won it very handsomely by 9 wickets. And then we'll have a look at some county championship games. Now these are one-day clashes which are happening in the Royal London One-Day Cup, and we'll have a look at two matches here. One is Surrey versus Derbyshire, where Kumar Sangakkara of Sri Lanka played a wonderful innings and also well supported by the opener of Surrey, that is one is Davis and Dustin Davis, West Durston made a century for Derbyshire, but of no avail as Surrey won the match with 77 runs with centuries coming from S. Davis and Kumar Sangakkara. And also we'll have a look at the match between Middlesex and Hampshire, where Hampshire literally walked over Middlesex, and Middlesex also did not put up a good show. They were bowled out for 117, and Hampshire polished off the target in just 22.5 overs without losing a wicket. So first and foremost, let's go to the first match which was played in the, as you know, the tri-series is going on between India A, Australia A and South Africa A. So I'm just flashing you back to the match that happened in the first match of the tri-series, which was between South Africa and Australia A, and Australia won the match very easily by 9 wickets. South Africa A batted first in that particular match, and barring 3 people who actually got into some bit of scoring, one could say, was Buron Hendricks, the opener, who made 43 of 64 balls with 3 fours and 1 6. Elgar making 28 of 49 balls with 1 6, and it was Zondo who made 21 of 31 balls, 2 fours. Bruin was out for 17 of 37 balls, 1 4. Chetty made 8, Vilas 8, Parnell 10, Villoan 4, and they were all out for 171. So not a good show by the South African A team there. The bowling from the Australians, Pattinson, good to see him in action, 9.4 overs, 1 made and 41 runs into wickets. Quite a long time since James Pattinson has been a part of the real Australian setup, so he was injured, and it was good to see James Pattinson back in action. Naran Coulter-Nile, 10 overs, 131 runs and 3 wickets, was the best bowler on show. Cameron Boyce, the leggy, 2 for 34 for him. Sean Abbott, 1 for 25. And Ashton Agar, 10 overs, 102 for 26, an impressive bowling spell by him. Australia A, chasing that particular score, wiped it off in just 31 overs to the loss of only 1 wicket, and that was Usman Khawaja, the captain of the Australia A team, who contributed 73 of 82 balls with 9 fours, leaving Joe Burns and Travis Head to take them to victory, with Joe Burns not out on 63 of 91 balls, 6 fours and 1 6. And Joe Burns, we know, on this tour of playing against India, he has always been in some good form. Travis Head also contributed and unbeaten 27 of 20 balls with 4 fours and 1 6. Game over, Australia winning the match. The bowling figures for the South Africans not looking good. Totsobe, I thought, is bowling well in this try series. 4 overs, no made and none for 18. Below in 7 overs disappeared for 54 runs with 1 wicket. Deron Hendricks 6 overs, none for 39. Parnell 5 overs, none for 23. Eddie Lee, the leg spinner, 4 overs, 21. And Elgar 5 overs, none for 19. And Usman Khawaja of Australia A was named man of the match. So that is as far as that particular match is concerned. Now the other match that I'm going to look at, and this is a match which was played today. This was the third match. So basically Australia are the ones who are really on the ascendant here with India A. But South Africa A are yet to actually get off the mark. Today the match was played between India A and the Australia A side. India A batted first. And once again Mayank Agarwal, who did very well yesterday, taking the man of the match with his century, was the highest scorer with 61 of 61 balls with 7 fours and 1 6. Unmukt Chand, who made 90 yesterday, was a failure. He was out for 5 to the bowling of Patterson of 15 balls. Manish Pandey contributed a neat 50 of 38 balls with 2 fours and 2 sixes. Karun Nair also made 32 of 44 balls with 2 fours and 1 6. Jadhav collected a duck. Samson made 23 of 46 balls with 1 4. Akshar Patel 20 of 30 balls with 2 fours. Karan Sharma 18 of 28 balls with 1 4. Rishi Dhawan towards the end was not out on 26 of 23 balls with 2 fours. Kulkarni was out for 8. Sandeep Sharma out of 3. And India, I thought they put up a good score on the board of 258 for 9 of their 50 overs. Pattinson 1 for 23, bowled well. Fakete was picked up today, but he also disappointed. 9 overs, leaked 46 runs. Sandhu 10 overs, 2 for 66. Zampa 10 overs, 1 minute, none for 48. Ashton Agar was the chief wrecker of the India A batting lineup with 10 overs, no maiden, 39 runs and 5 wickets. And Travis Head 6 overs, no maiden, none for 31. The Australia A, in reply, for them, it was Usman Khawaja, the captain, making 18 of 23 balls, 2 fours. But the main contributor was Chris Lynn, who scored a very quick 63 of 61 balls with 5 fours and 3 sixes, ably supported by Travis Head with 43 balls with 8 fours. Then we had Callum Ferguson there till the end when the Australia victory came. He was not out on 63 balls, and I thought his coolness and calmness. Callum Ferguson is a very cool and calm and composed player, and he definitely brought that into the fore as he waited because they were under a bit of pressure. But I thought it was Callum Ferguson with a cool head guiding them towards victory with an unbeaten 45. Hanscom making 19 of 35 balls. Not an impressive 19, I would say. Matthew Wade making 5. Ashton Agar not. But Adam Zampa was the able companion that was required for Callum Ferguson to take them to victory. As it was Adams, they were actually, Australia were in some real strife there at 178 for 6. But overs were there, so that was the good thing about it. And Adam Zampa really gave admirable support to Callum Ferguson, with Adam Zampa making 54. In fact, this was the 7th wicket partnership which took them to victory, because they added 80 valuable runs to take their team to victory in the 49th over, with Adam Zampa finishing on 54 of 49 balls with 7 fours and 1 6 when he lost his stumps to Sandeep Sharma. But Callum Ferguson was the one with a cool and calm and composed approach leading them to victory. Paddington not out or not. 262, game over, Australia winning the match in the end by 3 wickets. Bowling, Kulkarni 5 overs for 39. Sandeep Sharma also costly, 7 overs 143. Dhawan 7.3 overs, no maiden, 1 for 38. Patel 10 overs 145. Nair 8 overs 1 for 34. Karan Sharma bowled 10 overs 3 for 45. And Unmukt Chand bowled 1 over for 10 runs. Ashton Agar of Australia A, with his very good bowling display, picked up the man of the match award. Now, other than that, now we'll have a look at some Royal Cup one-day tournaments. This is okay. Sorry, I'm going to have a look at this. This is the Royal Cup one-day tournament which is being played at Guildford between Surrey and Derbyshire. And Surrey were the ones who batted first, and they put up a huge score on the board of 326 for 6 of their 50 overs, thanks in the main to two players. One is Davis, who made 115 of 117 balls with 9 fours and 2 sixes, and Kumar Sangakkara pasting 109 of 104 balls with 13 fours and 3 sixes, which took them to 326 for 6. There were also contributions from Tim Curran, 29 of 22 balls with 3 fours, and Zafar Ansari not out on 25 19 balls with 1 4 and 1 6. And Surrey went on to sit on a total of 326 for 6. And it was always going to be difficult for Derbyshire. Derbyshire tried their bit. They got the. In fact, looking at the bowling figures as far as the Derbyshire were concerned, was really went for some real tap there, because Foote conceded 86 runs, 2 wickets. Cotton 10 overs, no maiden 159. Durston 156. Critchley 141. 2 for 51 Hughes. Now look at the Derbyshire innings. The Derbyshire were chasing, but they found the weight of 326 too much to handle, as they lost the match by 77 runs, even though the opener, Wes Durston, went on to make a century. In fact, he made 129 of 98 deliveries with 16 fours and 5 sixes. Very wonderful knock from Durston. But other than Elstone, who contributed 39 of 41 balls with 4 fours, and Gordleman making 27 when he was opening the innings, 43 balls. In fact, Derbyshire definitely set a good platform. The openers, Durston and Gordleman, really set a sound platform. But still, they needed the other batsmen to fire, which never really happened. And in the end, we saw that Derbyshire's innings was wound up for 249 in the end, Surrey winning the match by 77 runs. The bowling, Dernbash none for 32, 2 for 65 for Curran, but there was one player who actually took 5 wickets for 28 runs with 6.5 overs, and his name was J.E. Burke. He bowled very well, and he picked up 5 wickets. So that is as far as Surrey versus Derbyshire is concerned. And then one more match that I will be talking about before I end this cricket happening show is there was a match between Hampshire versus Middlesex at Southampton. Middlesex batted first, and they found the going pretty tough. In fact, the bowling was absolutely on the mark as far as the Hampshire were concerned. Fiddle Edwards was the one who led them with some very quick breakthroughs. When he dismissed Sam Robson, he put Sam Robson and D. Mallon into the pavilion pretty quickly, and also it was D. Mallon and Robson, and Edwards 9 overs no maiden 332, bowled excellently. Bird 5 overs no maiden 2 for 19, Jackson Bird 2 for 19, Wood 1 for 7. M.S. Crane was the chief wicket taker, 7.4 overs 2 maidens 30 runs and 4 wickets. And look at the way Hampshire played. For Hampshire, the 117 was just a walk in the park, as their openers completed the formalities, with Carberry making an unbeaten 66 of 61 balls with 9 fours and 2 sixes. And we know that Michael Carberry played very well in the Big Bash League in Australia this year. And Adams not out on 53 of 76 balls, 6 fours. They wiped off the target in the 23rd over, and that was a 10-wicket victory. Junaid Khan, 8 overs, none for 34, coming into this Middlesex team, none for 34. Roland Jones, none for 24, 7 of 4. Rayner, 5 overs, went for 36. Harris, 4 overs, none for 11. And Mallon, none for 11 of 1.5. And match was over. Middlesex were the ones who lost the match to Hampshire by 10 wickets. Well, dear fans and subscribers, as I said, there was nothing to really talk about cricket, but I did my best to pick up something on cricket and dwell on it. Hope you all liked it, and nothing else to add, dear fans and subscribers. I'll be seeing you all tomorrow on my next cricket happening show with more cricket. Till then, it's goodbye. Thank you.